The next item I have here is a little, very small flashlight. I've left this in the package because it's a blister pack and I hate blister packs, but I've got one on my EDC that I carry that I've shown in a different video. It's that big and yet has a fairly intense light that makes a huge difference. Now, I know in this day and age where our phones have got a flashlight on it, excuse me, where our phones have got a flashlight on them, we tend to rely on that. But there are times when that phone is not going to be there, when you're not going to want to use up the battery on your phone. This light, while it is not going to flood the area, will allow you to get down into your toolbox, to look in the glove compartment, to follow a trail and not stumble when you're going to the restroom at night when you're out in the woods. It's a great little flashlight to carry. It's something that this particular model I've had in my pocket for well over a year. I've used it fairly extensively, both in parking lots and in my car, walking around my home, but also out in the woods. I've never replaced the batteries. It's always in my pocket. I just don't need to worry about it. Again, a great little gift. This one is a Streamlight Nano Light, and I will go ahead and put a link, like I say, to this. Once again, a great stocking stuffer, a great gift for, again, a coworker, a friend, someone who you're looking for that gift that you just really don't know what to do. Whether they've got a whole drawer full of pocket lights, the chances of them having a flashlight that they can carry in their pocket and have it be reliable and have it turn on when they need it to turn on and have the batteries last a long time, pretty slim chances. A great gift for them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll move on to number 5. If you do not have a Sawyer water filter, a Sawyer water filtration system, forget about all of these other things. Make sure you get one of these. They are about right around $20. You can sometimes get them a little less expensive than that. I very seldom have seen them anything more than that. They will, at least they purport to do 100,000 gallons of water, and they take most everything out of the water that we have problems with here in North America. Now, they have another model that if you're going to Africa that also takes some of the other waterborne diseases, including cysts and viruses out. This one will cover everything that you need in the North American situation. And a part of why, besides the price, which is unbelievable, a part of why it's such a valuable system is it comes fairly small, self-contained. This packaging actually looks bigger than what you need or what it is. Comes with a bag that attaches directly to the filter itself. This filter is what comes with that. It comes with a straw that you can attach to the filter and stick it right in the water and use it like a life straw. So it has that capability. And the reason it'll do 100,000 gallons is it comes with this syringe. And this syringe is set up so that you screw it onto the end. You put clean water in this syringe. You screw it onto the end that is the clean water end. And you backwash it through the filter, and you blow those small holes out using this back through the dirty end. So you take a lot of that sediment and stuff that builds up in the filter, rush it or blow it back out the filthy end, and it rejuvenates that filter so that it can do up to that 100,000 gallons. It also, because of this small bag, you can set it up as a gravity feed so that instead of having to squeeze it or work through it, you can simply hang it in a tree and let it slowly drip into a water bottle or those kinds of things and use that. This last summer while I was up at Redfish Lake in the Sawtooth Mountains, I watched, there were 4, 5, 6 kids, probably in their early 20s that had been hiking in the Sawtooth primitive area. They walked up to the lake, filled their water bag for their Sawyer, attached the Sawyer filter, filled their water bottles. In about 20 minutes, they had 6, 7, 8 water bottles completely full of cold, because Redfish Lake is one frickin' cold lake, cold, drinkable water that for $20, they will be able to keep doing that for the next 20 years, maybe, if that's all they're using it for is the outdoors. So another wonderful gift. Even in Idaho with sales tax, it's under $20. Something you can give to members of your family. There should be one of these in every one of your 72-hour kits, every one of your bug-out bags, every one of your get-home bags, so that you've got something to get from your office to your house if there's some kind of a disruption. At that price, they should be as prevalent in your home as flashlights. So great, great option for a Christmas gift. The next item is an item that I learned about from my YouTube hero, Wrangler Star. I watch his program. He has a program or a video on YouTube almost every morning, usually 6 mornings a week. And one of the mornings he reviewed this. After reviewing it, started off with what he thought was fairly negative attitude about this knife. By the time knife sharpener, by the time he was done with it, he actually recommended it. Because of that recommendation, I purchased it and have loved having it. It is not the ultimate knife sharpener. It's not something you want to put a razor edge on your knife with. It's not something that is going to be the ultimate get your knives out, get them all sharp situation. But it is something that fairly quickly puts an accurate and appropriate edge on your knife in the field without any problems. And again, look at the size of it. And it's made out of metal, so it's robust. It is typically attached to my everyday carry so that I have it with me at all times. It has essentially a 20-degree angle, which is typically what you want to put on your knife. And you simply draw the knife through the I think they're carbide slats that are held at a specific angle, and it puts an edge back on your knife that will take care of any issues you have. Again, I believe that they're under $20. I will put a link to this. It is made by Ready Edge, and I highly recommend having one of these. Again, if there's an individual in your family that's carrying a knife, they should be carrying something like this, because I can tell you, when you're doing some of the tasks you have to do with a knife, a good example is skinning out an elk or a deer. It is very easy to take the edge off from a knife in a very quick matter, and then you've got a real problem because you've lost a resource, and this is what can help you renew that resource. Again, may not be what you want to put the ultimate edge on your knife with, but it's something that in the field can keep your knife sharp. So, Ready Edge knife sharpener, I'll put the link to that in the description of this video.